show. By now, most Washington officials acknowledge that Russian hackers used social media to interfere with the 2016 election. Well, except the Washington official who won it. But last week gave us a new perspective into just how massive the operation was and is.
Facebook now admitting 150 million Americans may have been exposed to Russian posts.
An operation innocuously named the Internet Research Agency uploaded 1,100 videos to YouTube and published more than 131,000 divisive messages on Twitter.
Granted, a lot of those videos were just Putin's annoying vlog posts, but still. Next week, I teach you how to contour face and poison journalists. Now, I know it's hard to imagine anything these days not somehow being about Donald Trump, but Russia's disinformation campaign wasn't just about the 2016 election. The Kremlin didn't care if Americans were fighting for Hillary or Donald. They just cared that we were fighting. And it turns out, whether we're Democrats or Republicans, we're as easily manipulated as Vlad's signature slime.
The shadowy Russian troll farm used a number of fake accounts to promote issues that would basically push our buttons as Americans. It exploited differing opinions over immigration, refugees, gun rights, the LGBTQ community.
A social media campaign calling itself Blacktivist and linked to the Russian government used both Facebook and Twitter. The bogus Facebook account had 360,000 likes. That's more than the verified Black Lives Matter Facebook page.
Of course, when white people appropriated Black Lives Matter, it got more likes. It's Miley Cyrus all over again. They even used these fake Black Lives Matter accounts to trick activists into organizing and attending real-life protests. And sometimes they arranged the counter-protests, too.
A rally is set for later today in front of a Houston mosque. A group called Heart of Texas is scheduled to protest outside the Islamic Dawah Center.
The counter-protest was organized to oppose a group against Islam who called for an armed demonstration at the location.
What neither side could have known is that Russia trolls were encouraging both sides to battle in the streets and create division between real Americans.
Muslim people are welcome here! It's like when Tiffany told Stephanie that Biffany called her fat, and then Tiffany told Biffany that Stephanie called her fat, and then NATO dissolved. So, how do trolls blow up an unhinged message board post into a front page story? I will tell you. The life cycle of a Russian troll op is complex and putrid, like if a flower grew out of a stiff nightstand sweat sock. Starts with a seed of controversy. Trolls begin by targeting something Americans already hate. Mostly Americans hate other Americans. Trolls post about it, bots amplify it till they get lots of real people to start arguing online. And we argue and argue and argue, and that amplification of pain is called trending. Then Russian media reports on the rumors Russians created, and they creep through the media cesspool till they get on real news. Americans see the rumor they were posting about on the news, which makes it true. Well, true-ish, it feels true, and that is what matters. And this works because they are exploiting divisions that already exist in our society. The Russians wouldn't have succeeded if they were trying to convince us all to turn on American cheese. On this, we are united. You will never convince us to give up our orange sandwich vinyl, but turn on each other, no problem. And as is true of literally everything, most of this could have been avoided if we listened to women. In 2014, Black women began marking accounts they thought were bots posing as Black users with the hashtag "Your slip is showing." And it turned out they had correctly identified a Russian propaganda operation that it took researchers 3 more years to figure out. Oh my God! Black women can see the future. Is that what Black girl magic is? I asked Ashley to explain what's gonna happen in 2020, and she just said burning. Oh, I hope that's cool slang. So what does Putin get out of pressing the self-destruct button on America?
The Kremlin can crumble democracies from the inside out, achieving 2 key milestones. 1, the dissolution of the European Union, and 2, the breakup of NATO.
How dare Russia destroy America over 2 things Americans don't give a shit about? This better not have anything to do with soccer or the metric system, you sick bastards. So what does this all mean? We don't yet know exactly how much impact Russian internet trolls and bots had on the 2016 election, and I bet we'll still have questions by the time National Vladimir Putin Day 2027 rolls around. Don't knock it. The mattress sales are going to be fantasticheski. Getting tricked into attending a pro-human rights protest isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. The worst thing that can happen to you is saying goodbye to someone and then realize that they're walking the same way. But remember, while the real Black Lives Matter was meeting with candidates in an attempt to work for change, a fake BLM account with more followers was telling people to give up and do the most useless thing any American can do. Vote for Jill Stein. We'll be right back.